Hello everybody. In this video we will discuss some topics related to the Moorish period of Spain. There is no way to understand Spanish culture without at least having an understanding of some aspects of the Moorish period in Spain. Please note that we will not attempt to provide a comprehensive overview of this period. It is too broad a subject to cover in a short video. We will only cover the most important facts. It all began in 711 with the conquest of the Visigothic kingdom by the Umayyads. A nobleman named Julian asked the Berber commander Tariq ibn Ziyad to cross the Strait of Gibraltar with an army of 7,000 soldiers from Morocco to wage a punitive campaign against the Visigothic kingdom. Julian wanted revenge. The newly appointed Visigothic king, Roderie, had raped his daughter, Florinda la Cava. So, Tariq crossed the Strait of Gibraltar and ran into Roderic's army in Guadalete, halfway between Seville and Gibraltar. In spite of King Roderic's massive army, Tariq and his men were able to kill the king and defeat the army. Disloyalty towards Roderick and the mutiny of the Visigothic army at the time explain how this all could happen. Due to the success of the Moors, the Berber army was supplied with many new Arab and Berber soldiers, so that Tariq could continue to conquer what remained of the Visigothic kingdom. He captured Cordoba, Granada and Toledo, and the Catholic Visigothic kingdom was turned into the Islamic Al-Andalus. This Islamic Al-Andalus took over most of Iberia. The expansion was halted at two fronts, that is, in the north of Spain, where a Visigothic nobleman named Pelagius won the Battle of Covadonga around 720 and established the Kingdom of Asturias, and across the Pyrenees, that is near Tours, where the Moorish army was defeated in 732 by the Frankish army that was led by Charles Martel. Upon reflection, we discover that both of these battles seem to have had a decisive impact on Europe's history, and hence, are central to why Europe ended up being Catholic. Islam was driven back to the Iberian Peninsula after the Battle of Tours, and the Battle of Covadonga marked the beginning of the Reconquista campaigns by the Catholic kings to regain control over Spain. The Reconquista was a struggle that lasted more than 7 centuries, that is until 1492, before Spain was again under Catholic rule. Since it is a rather complicated period, a detailed discussion of the Reconquista is too much for this video. There are times when I think that everyone, that is the Catholics, the Moors, and the Jews, were fighting with each other and among themselves, while at other times they were all living at peace. It was an interesting, rich and complicated time. For now, I expect that we will return to many aspects of this topic in future videos. To conclude this video, I would like to recommend a few places you can visit to learn more about this period. Let me begin with Toledo, one of the most beautiful cities in Spain. It would be best if you hire a private licensed guide there and tell them that you are interested in learning more about medieval Toledo and how the Moors, Jews and Catholics were living together. Toledo is too overwhelming to navigate without a guide. Immersing yourself in its history is fine, but drowning is not. Don't forget to bring water, it can get hot there. Cordoba is another place I recommend visiting. The Mezquita in Cordoba is one of the world's most interesting mosques/cathedrals. For anyone interested in the Moorish period in Spain, this is a must-see. The Alhambra in Granada must also be mentioned. A visit to this red castle is a must. Oh, and as a last one, I would suggest you make sure to run into one of the many Moros and Cristianos festivals in Spain. They are held in over 200 cities throughout the year. You just need to search for Moros and Cristianos on Google and see if there is one that could fit your plans. It is certainly something you shouldn't miss. Okay, that was my short introduction on Moorish Spain. I probably could go on and on this topic, but that is for another video or many. Cheers and hope to see you next week.